Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Jadelle Jasmine.
And I'm Samantha Torres. This is November's edition of School Number 2 Highlighted News.
Being thankful is not set aside for one day out of the year. However, Thanksgiving puts emphasis on what we are grateful for.
The students were asked to acknowledge and write what they were thankful for on an ice cream scoop.
Near our gymnasium, you will notice a large bowl of ice cream designed by Miss Inguajado, filled with student scoops of thankfulness.
Writing on scoops build up an appetite to actually have real ice cream. What a great way to raise money for PBSIS. Those who donated were able to receive preferred toppings for their ice cream. It was a delicious way to go into our Thanksgiving break.
Ice cream is amazing, but we can't forget the most important meal of the day is breakfast.
Breakfast is exactly what we provided to our Tiger Paw students of the month. However, this isn't your average breakfast because we added a parade to go along with it.
All of our Tiger Paw students of the month walked the hallways of the school. This idea showed all of our students the importance of excellence in celebrating our accomplishments.
Principal Perkins wasn't the only principal our school had this month. We actually had 4 new principals this month for a special occasion.
4 students were selected and given the responsibility of being principal for a day. Meetings took place, agendas were discussed, decisions were made, and phone calls were even attended to. These 4 students, Joseph Mesco, Jalen Veredo, Matthew Hira, and myself emailed the entire staff instructions for an upcoming gathering for the summer.
This act of kindness by Mrs. Perkins to allow students to be principals will never be forgotten. This brings us to our next topic. We kicked off American Education Week on the World of Kindness Day. Students were encouraged to perform an act of kindness and show their pride throughout drawing and illustrations posted around the school.
The following day of this exciting week involved parents taking pictures with their child near the entrance doors. Here are a few of the heart-touching photos from that morning. You can also see more on School 2's Facebook page.
Remaining in American Education Week, we also focused on the importance of fitness with an actual former NFL player. Keep Your Brains Active Assembly highlights the point that active minds plus active bodies equals happy kids.
Kareem Huggins had 2 friends join him to help work us out. The motto was to learn it, feel it, and live it, as everyone worked out for 30 minutes following an adventure to fitness video.
Here are some words from Kareem Huggins as well as one of his pro athlete friends, EJ Frame.
My name is EJ Frame. I'm a current NFL free agent. I had a few workouts with the Giants, the Packers, and Raiders. I'm also a personal trainer and working on some things as a speed coach and things of that nature. So just the importance of the classroom and football just are directly correlated as far as self-control, discipline, work ethic, and it's just all intertwined. If you can be disciplined in the classroom, it'll directly carry over to the football field and fitness as well, no matter what sport it is.
Alright, so I'm Kareem Huggins. I play with Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets. I'm currently a free agent right now. Just put all my faith in Jesus Christ for an NFL contract. Being in the classroom in football and being in the classroom in school just goes hand in hand with one another. You have to concentrate, you have to learn how to study. A lot of football is so much more mental. We practice about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, and a lot of time is spent in the classroom watching film, learning the other team, studying, and just doing so much to prepare ourselves mentally because they know what we can do on the field already. If you can persevere through the adversity in the classroom or on the field, it'll help you in life in general. Just the test is the game. The test is what propels you and what lets you work hard enough to advance and be successful in life.
Great message to tie in the same work ethics that athletes and students in school have in common. Being a student is a never-ending journey, and working out sustains that.
Justin, we have breaking news from Jaden Para, who is live at school number 2. What do you have for us, Jaden?
I have breaking news in school number 2. Miss Stoney is retiring after 20 years in service in school number 2. Here is what her coworkers have to say.
Thank you, Miss Stoney!
Miss Stoney, I don't have words to describe what you meant to me these last 6 years. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, and yes, I will be around the barbecue around the corner to see our neighbors. Thank you for everything, Miss Stoney.
Thank you, Miss Stoney. We hope you have a wonderful retirement. You deserve it. Enjoy.
Thank you, Miss Stoney, for everything. We're gonna miss you.
Thank you, Miss Stoney, for all those brownies. We're gonna miss you.
It was great doing lunch with you, that wonderful time in the cafeteria that we love. So good luck, enjoy, rest. God bless.
Thank you so much for all the hard work you put into not only school too, but for making me feel at home when I first got here.
Every time I would go to the teacher's lounge and you were there to listen and to cheer me up, I really appreciate all you did for me. Okay, happy retirement.
Thank you, Mrs. Stoney! Well, there you have it. Now Miss Stoney is moving to her next stage in her life. Thank you. I'm Jaden Parent, and back to you guys.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Stoney, for all the integrity to our district and your dedication to fulfilling a purpose. You will truly be missed. To Miss Stoney.
On another day, parents joined in by attending school with their child. They were allowed to come and shadow their kids with a designated time frames that were assigned to certain grade levels.
Education is always a joint effort between teachers and parents. In order to achieve the best results, parents should engage with their child's journey and communicate with the teacher, especially if the teacher is trying to contact them.
Parent involvement carries all the ways to the point of dropping kids off to college. The staff was encouraged to wear the shirts of college they attended.
The mixture of college alma maters will always be interesting to see. This is a great accomplished milestone we all can look forward to as students.
So many classes are taken in college that aren't incorporated into our schools. For example, public speaking. Students were selected to be a part of school number 2's public speaking team. They are scheduled regularly to meet and strengthen one of the most popular fears today, speaking in front of a crowd.
So much could be addressed on American Education Week. Take a look at the display of Miss Lambert-Copperless's students who discussed the importance between Native Americans and the early settlers by making replicas of people who made a difference in American history. I like the idea of mixing two subjects into one purpose. Here you can see art and social studies together.
Leading up to our Fearlessly Girl Anti-Bullying Assembly, Miss O'Donnell prepped our girls with great lessons and observations for a specific assembly that was to come. Thank you to Miss O'Donnell for taking the lead on this program. It was a great eye-opener and opportunity for the girls to express themselves.
Yes, and thank you, Miss Dolan, for allowing your room to be the meeting ground. In other news, the PTA continues to do a great job in doing fundraisers. One of the regular ways they raise money smells really good. Smetzels! There are so many flavors that it's hard to resist not sniffing. Pretzels are always in high demand and provoked the PTA to bring more since they sell out so quickly. If I took a vote, I know Pajama Day would be a popular favorite. $1 donated to the PTA is all it takes.
I'd like to congratulate you, Mr. Dell, for being one of 2 students selected to go on a radio interview in New Brunswick at Rutgers University as Voices of School Number 2.
Our school always pile on moments to remember. The Veterans Corner radio interview allowed our voices to be echoed through the airways. Miss Perkins, Mr. Sardu, Joseph Maxwell, and I had a great time representing who we are.
Let's close here so teachers and students can return to their day. Thank you everyone for all the support and encouraging words towards the monthly news. We all just want to be at our best and do what it takes to bring Linden Public Schools to a higher level. No matter how small or large the task, as long as we are making progress.
Thank you, everyone. Teachers, don't forget to leave your legacy. Students, don't forget, our tiger roars. Go online and follow School 2 on Twitter at SCH02LPS and Facebook School No 2 Linden NJ.